So what's up, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing another RBY OU sample team. This sample team is the Star Egg Zap Swap Out team. Now let's go ahead and look. Star Egg Zap Swap Out team. I apologize. That's the actual team right there. What is this team comprised of? Well, there's no Chansey. The Chansey is pretty much swapped out for Starmie with Surf, Thunderbolt, Thunderwave, Recover. But the opening line, of course, has Gengar in the front to hypnotize. But this time he gets Nightshade, one of the few good ghost type moves. That hits for equal damage. Pretty much just going to be killing Alakazams for 100 damage each. Going to be using Thunderbolt to be killing those lead Starmies that you know you're going to be facing so many fucking times over and over again. And hypnotizing Chansey, and then of course exploding on any big special user. Next up, we got Eggxecutor. Eggxecutor being the second sleeper, kind of like a swap out for Seismic Toss Chansey, but running Psychic, Sleep Powder, and Stun Spore. No Mega Drain on the Eggxecutor this time around, but we of course have Psychic for special drops, and then Sleep Powder to put more things to sleep, and then Explosion as a last resort to once again kill those high special opponents. You know, those Pokemon with just crazy special, no defense, absolutely demolishers of Chansey, but weak to everything that has Explosion. Next up, we have Starmie. Starmie running Surf instead of Blizzard. I know, but water covers more things for this team. Since you're not running Ice Beam on the Chansey, you kind of need Surf for more of those coverages. And Thunderbolt, of course, for the surprise factor on the other Starmie. If they go in like, Starmie, swap out from the Gengar, go into Executor Sleep Powder, and then they go back to Starmie, you can send in your own Starmie and then just Thunderbolt it to death if they try and Thunder Wave it. I know, absolutely phenomenal. And then, of course, we have Zapdos with oh, I should probably mention Thunder Wave Recover. Typical Gym 1 stuff. You want to be paralyzing as many things as you can. And of course, trying to recover as often as possible. Trying to get that health up, baby. Trying to keep that health up. Next up, we have Zapdos, babe. All right, Thunderbolt. Boom. You already know. Drill Peck, Thunder Wave, Agility. This is the standard set for Zapdos. We've been over this many times. Thunderbolt, of course, being there for Starmie killers and Snorlax killers. It's a 3-hit KO with Thunderbolt most times. Drill Peck there for being an Executor killer and trying to whittle them down. Thunder Wave trying to paralyze as many things as possible per the usual, and agility for those high critical hits if you're trying to go up against Chansey or maybe something more bulky that you need to Drill Peck or Thunderbolt more so often. Thunderbolt also phenomenal against Cloyster as well, one of the other big viability Pokemon. Next up, we got Snorlax running Body Slam, Earthquake, Counter. What? Counter is a crazy one. Counter is mainly there for fighting, so if you go up against Machamp or something of that sort, maybe Seismic Toss Chansey, you can counter it for a lot of damage. Earthquake for the Rhydon, per the usual. You don't want to be switching in Tauros for your Rhydon. You mainly want to be switching in Snorlax, maybe Starmie if you're running Blizzard, but we're not running Blizzard, so Snorlax is going to be your pivot for the Rhydon. Earthquake, counter, of course, and then self-destruct whenever the Snorlax gets low. Maybe you blow up their opposing Snorlax or their opposing Chansey with Explosion, self-destruct. Next up, we, of course, Tauros. What more is there to say? Body Slam, Earthquake, Blizzard. I mean, just be running this every single time. Body Slam for the paralysis chances. Oh, I forgot to mention Body Slam as well on the Snorlax for paralysis chance. Earthquake to deal more super effective damage against more types. Blizzard for the low special guys. And Hyper Beam to sweep everything off the field. Hyper Beam is so what makes Tauros such a good late game sweeper. But yeah, this is the nice little hyper offensive sample team. Not really a defensive team because you don't have Chansey, but you can pivot in the middle into any one of these three for super, super good DPS over time. And it's really hard to stop once this team builds up momentum with both the sleepers in the front and all of these stunners that we have right over here. So, I mean, it's just a good team. So what's the game plan? What's the move for this team? Lead with Gengar, try and maybe put something to sleep, maybe go for a Nightshade if they have something that's, not really handled for good for Gengar, maybe a really big bulky Pokemon, but Hypnosis mainly should do the trick. And then you want to swap into maybe one of these. These are all kind of just middle game, just early middle game people. You want to sleep powder as many things as you can, psychic as much as you can, maybe explode on a few physically bulky Pokemon or some special weak Pokemon, and then Surf Thunderbolt, of course, for those low D Pokemon, and Thunderbolt for the surprise factor on the opposing Starmie. Next up, Zapdos maybe into Thunderbolt for the Snorlax, maybe Drill Peck for the Executor, you never know. Snorlax as the Queen, of course, for the Earthquake Rhydon and countering any fighting type Pokemon. And Tauros as the late game sweeper, trying to get off as much things from the field after you've paralyzed them a bunch.